What's up everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I want to talk about OU's offensive line. A lot of people think that OU's offensive line isn't going to hold up in the SEC, but I think OU's offensive line can be better than most people think. And I'm going to tell you why. So let's get into it. First, let's take a look at what OU brought in from the portal. They brought in 5 transfers on the offensive line in the portal. Branson Higman is the second highest graded returning interior offensive lineman in the SEC, and he's filled in a key spot on the O-line after Troy Everett went down at center. So you have a solid center. I've heard good things about Michael Tarquin at tackle. He's a transfer from USC. And they brought in Gieran Hatchett from Washington, who was on the Joe Moore Award-winning offensive line last season. So he's not a slouch either. And then when you look at what OU already has on the offensive line, they've got guys like Jacob Sexton and Jake Taylor, who are both highly recruited guys coming out of high school, and have shown flashes of how good they can be. They don't have a lot of experience and they've dealt with some injuries, but they have a lot of potential. And when you look at last year's O-line, some of the best players on that O-line were transfers. Walter Rouse came in, he wasn't a highly recruited guy, he didn't have high expectations, he was just expected to come in and fill that role and be serviceable. I feel like he ended up being a lot better than most people even expected. And I'm hoping we have another Walter Rouse. I mean, hopefully one of these guys can come in and be pretty good at tackle, even though none of them really have high expectations. Another thing that's important to mention is that even though OU is replacing their entire offensive line, the guys that they brought in have a lot of experience. OU is going to have some veterans on that offensive line. This offensive line isn't elite, but it's certainly not as bad as people are making it out to be. A lot of people are acting like it's a complete dumpster fire, and that's just not the case. Not to mention you got Bill Bedenbaugh, the best offensive line coach in the country. So you know he's going to get the most out of these guys. And I believe this offensive line will at least be serviceable. And when you look at what OU has everywhere else, that's all you need. I will say this, the Sooners do need to stay healthy. I feel good about a lot of the guys that they have, and I believe Bill Bedenbaugh will put out a solid starting lineup, but if they start racking up injuries on the offensive line, depth could be a problem. But as long as they stay healthy, I think they'll be fine. Let me know what you think. Will OU's offensive line hold up in the SEC? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, you can leave a super thanks to support the channel. I would appreciate it a lot. Be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm out.